Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to some Fallout 4. Now, picking up where we left off, we found all of DiMA's secrets last time, including the fact that they killed Avery and replaced her, and shit like that, right? Now, I can't remember where she went. I think I remember telling you that, like, the one woman there that we told about her past, right? We had to go back to the boat a couple times, and then she got all huffy and left. I remember telling you that she does stay, like, nearby, and I think, like, I want to say that she just ends up staying in, like, one of these shacks that are around the place, but I don't remember which one. Probably because it doesn't really make a difference. But anyway, we're going to go and confront DiMA. And now, I was going to do multiple endings on here, but we didn't do multiple endings for the base game, so I don't see why we would do them here. So I am going to make a hard save here. Just in case we don't get the achievements that we need. Now, first things first, we were doing this for Kasumi, so let's go and talk to her first, and then we'll go and confront DiMA about all of his nonsense. Although, I'm curious... Oh, right, no, the third one is to leave so that we can tell Far Harbor about Avery.
You're back. So, what did you find? Can we really trust DiMA? Or is he hiding something?
I found DiMA's earliest memories. He murdered and replaced someone in Far Harbor. Then he covered it up, even hiding the knowledge of it from himself.
Damn it. I was hoping I was wrong, but I just knew there was something. Do you know why he did it?
I think he was desperate. He thought it was the only way.
Has Acadia been a mistake this whole time? Is it worth saving? There are good people, synths here.
Acadia is still an ideal worth protecting. I'll do everything I can.
You're right. We have to see this through. Maybe you can use what you found in DiMA's memories and convince the old synth to do what's right. I know you've been doing all the hard work. I've been making a few things. Take them. Maybe they'll help. Come talk to me when this is all over, okay? Good luck.
Alright, so some stim pack and rat away. Oh, I don't know why I went this way around, but whatever. I really don't know why I went this way around.
Most of us would probably be dead.
Stairs, 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 haha. Alright, so there is one ending that I prefer to do for this. We don't get much of a reward or, like, any perks for it. And it does kind of leave a little bit of stuff up in the air, but it's still the ending I prefer.
Had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself. So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
We should destroy them both.
I found the launch key already. I'll make sure it's never used.
Thank you. Was there anything else in my memories? Some way we can work towards peace?
Oh, whoops.
One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down power to Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
Let me see this. I remember. I was afraid that Far Harbor might turn against us. See us as too different for their precious island. So I made a contingency plan. Mass murder. I hid the kill switch code because I couldn't stomach the thought of actually using it. Then I hid the memory because I couldn't even stand knowing I made it. What have I done? If the children of Adam were to ever get a hold of that code, they would destroy Far Harbor.
Don't worry, DiMA. I already have the code. Far Harbor is safe.
Good. Now we just need to find some way to end this conflict. Have you found anything else in my memories?
Your memories led me to a gravesite.
Oh, old Longfellow idolizes.
You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth, so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be. How we could exist together as equals. But I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
Okay. Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
So you're just gonna sweep it all under the rug then, huh? That's cowardly and it's shameful.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die.
And the children of Adam win.
Have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, DiMA. Let them decide.
And if their judgment is to destroy Acadia, the synths I've gathered here are innocent. I'm responsible for them being here.
You said you wanted human and synth kind to be equal. Well, now you have to prove it. Tell them the truth. Trust that they'll do the right thing.
You're right. We can't be above any other living being. When something terrible is done, there have to be repercussions. I'll go. The people of Far Harbor will have to decide what to do with me. And I will have to hope Acadia will be spared.
Wait, what?
Hey, Cap, can we talk for a minute?
DiMA, if you go down there, you're not coming back up.
My
All
dear
right,
Faraday,
let's talk.
I appreciate you, Captain.
Actually, let's not, because they're...
DiMA, there are always options. Don't do this. Don't leave.
If atoning for my actions can keep you safe, well, I care for you all too much to do anything else.
DiMA, please.
Be strong, Faraday. It will be all right.
Acadia's just never going to be the same without
All
DiMA
right.
running things.
So with that, let's talk to... Where did he go, Longfellow?
Hey,
Go on. I'd still like to talk, Captain. It's important, at least to me.
all right, let's talk.
I appreciate it, Captain. At my age, any chance to make a new friend is, well, It ain't something I'd expect to happen much, but I'm glad it did. There's more to it than that, though. Long time ago, when I was a young man, I had a sweetheart. Hannah was her name. And we planned to get married, raise a family and all that. Well, we had a place out in the fog we used to meet so we could be alone. Damn children of Adam jumped us. They took her and left me for dead. Took 2 months to recover from my injuries. By then, it was too late. They'd warped her mind and turned her into their ways. It was only later I learned she was carrying our child. Of course, the baby didn't stand a chance with all that radiation. Adam's will, she called it. Anyway, she died a few years later. Trappers got her. Or so them lunatics said. I guess that was Adam's will, too.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Longfellow.
Yeah, well, we all got our scars, right? Truth is, what happened to Hannah was her choice, and so be it. But I never got to be a father, and that's what I regret. If I had a son or daughter, well, I'd have someone to pass on all my learning to. But you're the first person I've met that's worth teaching what I've got to teach. I ain't good with telling people that I'm grateful, but you've given this old hunter a sense of purpose and a reason for living. That's something I ain't had for a long time.
Thanks,
I
Longfellow.
don't care. Wow.
It means a
Cold.
lot to me that you think so.
Well, that was all I had to say. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Yeah, we got the Hunter's Wisdom perk. Now, I think that has something to do, I want to say, with Mirelurks. It could just be animals in general. Damage resistance and energy resistance of animals and sea creatures is reduced by 25%. So yeah, actually that's huge.
Hey,
Make it quick, will you?
Now I'll keep them. I was going to dismiss them since we don't need them anymore, but we'll keep them for now. Alright, time to see DiMA brought to justice. Now, the odds are he's already there, right? Yeah. So let's just look. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's the Marine one. See?
My long walk is over.
What's this about?
People of Far Harbor, you know me. We have lived peacefully together for years. We have come to trust each other in our way. But I've betrayed that trust, and I've kept the truth from all of you. Early on, during Acadia's founding, I murdered one of your own. I replaced them with one of mine.
What? Who?
The identity of my agent must remain hidden. They are as much a victim in this as anyone. They will do you no further harm. I am the only one to blame.
go on, DiMA.
I wanted to prove that humanity and synth could coexist, that we did not have to fear each other. But I went too far. I see that now. I only ask that you judge me and not what we've built together. Allow the peace between Acadia and Far Harbor to last beyond this.
Peace? You call murdering one of ours peace? I say we end this bastard, and then burn his whole goddamn Acadia to the ground!
Alan, enough. DiMA will pay for his crime, but not Acadia. This path you want leads to murder. Cold-blooded murder.
We leave them be. We'll never know if they're killing and replacing us one by one. No. We kill every last one of them just to be sure. Who's with me?
Every time you open your damn mouth, Alan, the whole town suffers. Shut up.
What? You... I oughta...
Can't tell you how many times I've told him the same thing.
Don't listen to the mainlander. My brother knows what we've got to do.
See the hull? That's thanks to the mainlander, a true friend of the harbor.
You going to listen to Alan's hate-mongering? You even remember who did the captain's dance?
Mainlander cleared my farm, avenged my family, more than the rest of you ever did for me.
What's Alan really ever done? Caused trouble. Remember who cleared the lumber mill? Remember who's given us a new chance to take back our island?
My uncle's safe and alive. The strangers always steered us right.
Enough. I'll back down.
Alan, the harbor's spoken. So this ends here, DiMA. Murder's a serious crime. There's only the one punishment for it. If you have any last words, now's the time.
I'm sorry.
Mitch. Every homestead, town, and people has a dark side. But if we're ever to know peace, we don't let the worst of us define us. So justice has been done. And I expect everyone to respect the peace between us and Acadia.
With
Got the
proper
guns
tools,
if you got the caps.
things I can do.
And that's the way life should be. And that started close to home. But it didn't finish, which is the issue. It didn't finish cleansing the land. So what we're going to do here is we're going... Well, actually, you know what? Because see, now there is another way that you can, if you listen to DiMA's plan, he actually wants to replace the High Confessor to create a peace. And now technically that is the most peaceful solution to the whole thing. I prefer this way because it seems more like the ending that they wanted you to do. Like, in all honesty, with the way everything plays out, to me, it seems like they want you to blow up the children of Adam and have DiMA turn himself in. Because, like, you do the quest for Far Harbor, and then that's why all those people spoke against Alan and, like, on my side, right? Except for his bitch sister. Because I did the quest for them, right? Which is like, look, you doing stuff has helped the people of this town, therefore they're trusting you. It seems like the end, right? Like, that's the way they want it to end. But that doesn't take into account anything to do with the children of Adam. And if you do DiMA's plan, where you take over the High Confessor and replace him with a synth, that also, as long as you have cleansing the land started, doing that way also completes this quest. Whereas if you do it this way, which does seem to be what I would consider the ending, because you have like the Hulk he turns himself in, right? It seems like a good end. But it leaves this quest open, which still lets you bring down Far Harbor or speak to the High Confessor about the nuclear launch key and have them blow themselves up. Like, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me, but...
You found out the truth, and now he's paid for it. We did the right...
He killed someone. He had to answer for that.
You're right. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Kasumi, please, listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of. I need to start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone. Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's... No, she just sat back down. I was going to say, let's see what she actually does, if she does actually pack up in that, but I guess she doesn't. Alright. So yeah, that's, yeah, the last quest is just talk to Kasumi and then go talk to her parents. I think if you tell her that Acadia needs her, she will stay there, and then you can just go tell them she's fine, but she's somewhere else. If you inform the Brotherhood or the Institute about the place before sending her home, they come and destroy it. Obviously, if you don't tell Alan to shut the fuck up, he will actually lead them on a march to kill everyone there, including Kasumi. It's a whole mess.
Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Just getting the job done.
I made the right decision sending you to find her.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Hold on to her, Kenji. You never know when your family is going to be taken from you.
I'm glad you understand. It's a terrible world out there. We only have each other. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
Thank you, Kenji.
You've earned it. You traveled far and back to get me answers. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
Thank you for everything. We're a family now. This is how it should be.
Alright. Oops. Okay, so let's mark the... Oh, okay, it's actually already marked. Cool. So yeah, that finishes that. Obviously, we still have the other one, so I guess you will get to see a different ending, or a different way to end this as well, since, you know... Maybe I will show both, because why not, right? We have the option, and it'll clear the quest either way. Now, obviously, that quest will be stuck in our journal when we reload the save, because I don't want to do either of them, but... Alright. Rapid calibrated. Yeah, it's a pipe pistol, I don't care. I'll take all the bullets, though. Combat, heavy metal. 25% faster fire rate and 15 reload. It's not bad, actually, but it's a pipe pistol, so I couldn't give a fuck. Okay. Next is to talk to Ellie. Just all the way over here in Diamond City. To turn in the assignment.
So McDonough was a synth after all.
Right? I was gonna say maybe you should have listened to Piper, but I'm not sure she ever actually claimed he was a synth.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Also, I left your ass behind real early on in that job, so. I mean, let's face it, it was all me. Anyway. Yeah. On to cleansing the Commonwealth. Now, I could let them blow themselves up just to call it done, but not cleansing the Commonwealth. Cleansing. What is it called? Cleansing the what? Cleansing the land. So let's go to the nucleus. Like I said, I don't like doing this quest because it either means destroying the nucleus, which is obviously a bunch of NPCs and merchants. Not that I really care too much about the merchants. Or destroying Far Harbor, which is obviously destroying a bunch of NPCs and merchants. And you know me, I prefer to play the games keeping the maximum number of NPCs alive. So yeah, let's head into the... let's just... Okay, so yeah, we got our save done. So let's just... Where's the save I made? There it is. I really wish they marked which ones were auto saves and which ones were my saves.
Grand Zealots and
So yeah, if I go here, I can just blow them up myself.
High Confessor.
Adam's favored child graces my presence. Is there something I can do for you?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Adam at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
Have you been searching for the key?
There was a time when we sought it more fervently. But after years of fruitless hunting, we took it as a sign. If Adam wanted us to have such a relic, he would make it so.
If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
I recovered the key. I think you should have it.
You found the key. Holy Atom. It is a miracle. This family owes you a great debt. But we must not lose focus. We cannot rest until Far Harbor is wiped from the map. But you have done well today.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Uncovering such a relic. You did well returning the launch key to our family.
Oh, so you can't tell him to use it afterwards? Oh, well.
There.
Oh, no, just load this one. Why not? So you actually have to choose that one. Well, that's fine. So now the reason why I don't just plug it in and do it myself is if you don't convince them to do it, they actually will turn hostile to you.
Ah, hello, child. To what do I owe the honor of such a visit from one of his favorites?
Uh-huh.
The launch key for the sub...
The key to division. What did you wish to?
If you had the key...
A question I've asked, but this it would be...
I think you need to reconsider your stance on using the nukes.
Really? I will not lie. Hearing such a thing from you does carry weight. But I must know why.
Think about it, Confessor. There's no greater way to prove your devotion to Adam than a grand division. Unless that doesn't matter to you.
No. No, you're right. True devotion through division. But without the key...
We don't need to wait any longer. I recovered the key, and I say it's time we bring about division.
You've had it this whole time? This was all a test, wasn't it? By him? Then let us not delay our reunion another moment. I will address the children. The launch controls are over there. It's time you made division a reality.
Alright. So now that we have his permission, we're actually allowed to,
Let's get the hell out of here!
Could it be? Him?
But yeah, now that we have permission, we can plug it in without having to...
Brothers and sisters, do you hear his chorus? Division is at hand. Too long have we languished in this place. The time has come to prove our...
So, I mean, we could stand there and listen to it, but obviously, you know, we do have a time limit here.
Lockdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lockdown complete. Commencing launch.
And kablooey. The Far Harbor Survivalist. It grants a bonus to all damage resistance types. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I did know that. Let's see. Far Harbor Survivalist. Yep, just gain +5 to all resistances. Alright. And that's that. They, had their grand division. If you don't make it out the building before the lockdown, you are trapped in there, and then, you know, everything goes boom. But yeah, as far as I can tell, that seems to be this seems to be the ending that the developers, I guess, wanted. Maybe we will actually just leave it like this, because we don't really plan on coming back here. But I mean, because like I said, it's all about Far Harbor, right? And like, while obviously you can choose to side with them and whatnot, and it just seems like the most likely canon ending. Because, like I said, just the way everything plays out, right? Like, the fact that you have DiMA turn himself in and then everybody picks a side based on what you've, like, whether or not you've proven to them that you're to be trusted or not. That seems like something that they want to happen, right? To show that it's like the decisions you made, like the decisions to help these people, has mattered, right? And then you can save Acadia, and only lose DiMA from there. And then, but then that leaves this quest. And now, if they wanted to make sure that happened, then it doesn't really make sense that they would then want you to wipe out Far Harbor. Because if you're going to do that, why wouldn't you just do that in the first place? Then it doesn't matter, and you don't need to kill DiMA, right? And I mean, these weirdos wanted to blow themselves up anyway with it. So, I mean, to me, it seems like this would be considered the canon ending. I mean, obviously, at whatever ending you choose to do in your own playthrough is the canon ending for your playthrough, but I don't know. Like I said, here's the thing, too, right? I want to restart, because, like, I want to reload, because I don't want them all to be dead. But at the same time, we never would have went back into the Nucleus anyway. We had already done all the quests. The only quest in Far Harbor, the whole DLC that we haven't done, is Shipbreaker, which we need to randomly come across. So, I mean, and it has nothing to do with these guys. And then that way the quest is also out of Archer. So I think I actually will leave it like this. Just know that us blowing up the nucleus not canon. But since they don't give us another peaceful way to resolve matters between Far Harbor and the Children of Adam, despite becoming very trusted at Far Harbor, despite becoming the messenger of Adam for the nucleus, I feel like something should have been worked out there that allowed us to make a peace between them. But the only way that you can make a peace between them is to take out, not necessarily kill. You can have him removed non-lethally, Tectus, and have him replaced with a synth, which, by DiMA's own words, would also technically kill a synth. So even if you don't want to, even if you take out Tectus peacefully or non-lethally, then you still technically are killing a synth, right? But yeah, that's it then. Like I said, for the Far Harbor DLC, from this point on, the videos will just be, like I said, we only have one quest left in the entire DLC. What the hell is making that much? Oh, there's a fog crawler.
Here we go. Take them all.
But yeah, like I said, there's only one quest left in the entire DLC. We'll get it randomly as we walk around the island exploring the other locations. I don't know if we ever... I think it's just to kill a fog crawler. But we need to pick up a radio signal first. Which apparently, like I said, is just random. Oh, also, in between parts, I guess I should show this. December's Child. I did actually upgrade this, and I'm using it now. Instead of carrying around the two other guns. I just said, fuck it, we got this one from the DLC, let's use it. So it has the faster fire rate, the faster reload. Still does 85 damage, so I mean... It's obviously not as much as some of my other guns, but... with the faster fire rate and reload, it balances out. So yeah, that's it for Far Harbor. From this point on, all we have left to do is explore the island. Just give me a second here. I'm taking a quick peek at how many locations we still have to do on here. Let's see. I see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 20 locations left. And some of them are probably rather small locations, so I don't know. Out of the 20, some of them are also probably rather large. We're going to start in the south. There's 2 locations in the south. I want to start there because one of them does have what should be, I think, our last island. There's Almanac page, which will get us another achievement because I think that's the only achievement that we have left. Yeah, is to collect all the Islanders' Almanac. So that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time when we start our exploration of the island.